Fist pumps, raucous, Semper Fi could be heard long after they were out of sight of the city. Every remnant stump of a structure shrunk smaller, disappeared below the horizon. How long do you suppose they'll keep it up? Till same time tomorrow. Ever since they found those science primers, been really into cycles. Charmin got a hero's funeral, right? Just thought it was going to be yours. Very moving service. Glad we were standing off to side. Was wrong about farming working. That might be the important part you played. Every time you planted a pile, the seed in it sprouted, and that was noticed. Makes bird crap seem noble. Did get 3M has been changed with Zip Bomb. If 3 wasn't 3 and God wasn't God, 3M could be God. Raven opened the cooler, little noise, a giggle emerged, slack in reins, twisted on seat, beginning to get it. It's real. What we're seeing is somehow consensual, so we hear and smell it and feel it and everything. Ralph is really something. You get cleaved up like Chairman? No, more like Scrimshaw. Got a sailor look. Real lucky. Didn't mess up bitchin' tattoo. Going to be great conversation piece on a riverboat. We were headed for the big money, weren't we? That picture of a man's back behind ladder? That you? Yes. The beer was very good. Settled into that riding slump. Sighed. Took friend's pain personally. Pouch pilfered from phony prophet's pocket open. Picked through contents. Each item a part of the past. A memory struggling to make today real by providing it with prior events. A time before drenching, drowning information overload hid him from himself. It had to be there in that bag because that was all that was left. Eyes widened in that way that never lets them be able to single out anything. Body was stiff and arc. Man moved with vision, walking through all the rooms of a house. Location felt lived in for a long time, but was only in this room for the first time. A space for starting and ending the day. A place with water and cloth, surfaces all white enamel. Stepping up to the sink could have been seen. Reached for the shaver, shaved. Then while putting on aftershave, the sting matched. She's passionate and she's lonely. Raised chin high to get the lotion on neck. The mirror sees an Adam's apple staying steady before moving a notch up, generously acknowledging, this might turn out to be good for me, as she turns her attentions away from what troubles her, and for just a little while I will be in her lines. Paused, thought, then thought, why? Futility of future framed by failure to find past, was that it? Twisted a thread around fingers, feather at one end, peg at the other, made to tie yourself to the earth. I'm not going anywhere. Wrinkled, faded paper that once showed a family. Long last look. Once I knew. Oddments separated out. Dice to pocket. Marbles to Raven. Little rubber ball and jacks placed in cooler. Not quite sure what to do with them. No one thinks it's unusual to think of her as beautiful. Everyone who knows her loves her. How could the world be so unfair to try to take that away from me? All I ever got was all she ever gave to anyone freely. I guess it just meant more to me. Looking into the bag revealed the struggle to remember who he was in order to become someone now was over. Every step forward is a step through the past. Memories would make themselves known, materialize in their own time. There is no need to recall to be. Now is be. Everything remains, everything changes. Didn't even watch the bag fly over the end of the wagon. Maybe someone who needs one will find it. And I'll tell you about a poet who lived in sorrow for all of his times. It was the price that he paid for never running out of lines. Now there are hellhounds on your trail, buckets of blood to bail, tales of craving and strife, twisted motives, hollow nights, tired memories, what you should have done with your life. There seem to be simple situations you don't understand. Explanations are not at hand. The words of the prophets although great and grand, leave you wanting a chat with another working man. And the gods have all gone nuts. Try to live a life of faith, but you find you're better off just trusting to your luck. They'd have me be happy when my whole world's on fire. Feels a little like bringing marshmallows on a stick to a funeral pyre. Crossed an ocean once, met a thin, brown, round-faced, pleasant people there. Burn, they're dead. I am constantly struck by the bewilderment. Walk away and wonder what it meant. Notice that the greatest of poverty is just outside the castle gate. That's where the most desperate wait. Palm giving purpose to a stiff arm poked from a ragged cloak. A poor man gives $1, a rich man a dime. Comedians give jokes. The priests tell you the time. And you die, and you die. Your belly empty, chest down, kiss this world goodbye. When a loaf and a fish would have saved them, you got to wonder why. I think we were sent to be a distraction for greater action. The fact that the campaign was cancelled doesn't add a lot of satisfaction. No reasons to hold a grudge. So every day I wrestle with the beast. Strain to hold back their claws, stare straight into their teeth, feel hot breath on my face. This is the story of a man who lives life between a rock and a hard place. It sure looks like we've been built for work. Move blocks, dig in the dirt, like some creature a shovel invented. The hammer needed a hand to hold, and we did what we were told. And we were told real good, told where the bear shits in the woods. Took pounds of flesh to pass that hearing test. Pulling the sleeve down, hid seeping of blood, slipping out shirt. Sharp as seared scars still sealing. Ugh. God pointed out the way we had to go. Guess you could call us stubborn, that we moved to it like dancers dancing around a maypole. But we've had to learn for ourselves to live with a little dash. Pop open a few extra buttons on our shirts and breathe with a little flash. It ain't a matter of art anymore. It's gotten personal. Now I don't push that many buttons. I don't turn that many knobs round here when the sun goes down. No, it stays dark till dawn. Good time had by all. Gotta guess. And when we get lucky, we get taken one at a time. And when we're lucky, we get taken one at a time. And when we get lucky, we get taken one at a time. 'Cause could be one of 100 men still down in the old cold mine. Be one of the lost in the city, struck by a flood, fall to the plague, where we died at thousands a day, heaped in piles at the games, drop following the sound of the guns in the big one. Last thing you want to hear the preacher say as he stands over your grave is, we will remember them. Well, they were real fine. I mean, didn't you hope it would all be more personal? Oh, you will not be forsaken if you get it taken one at a time. Hearts will be a breaking if you get it taken one at a time. A cup of coffee can be bought with God's great gift and a dime if he offers you the mercy of being taken one at a time.